Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the random variables. Already we have discussed about the probability concepts. The extension concept of probability is the random variable. Already we discussed about the probability of the events. So what is the event? Outcome of the random experiment. The events may be the numerical or non-numerical or combined of numerical and non-numerical. For example, in throwing the coin, the output sample space is head tail. It is non-numerical. When you are throwing the ordinary die, the sample space is equal to, it is numerical. And then when you are picking the card from the pack, then the sample space is equal to 2, 3, 10, J, Q, K, A. See here it is both of numerical and non-numerical. In the real-time situations, we may get the event may be that numerical or non-numerical, but when we are calculating, always numerical values is better. So for the non-numerical value or numerical value, we assign the real number to each element in the sample space. When we are assigning a real number to each element in the sample space, that process is known as the random variable. For example, when we are throwing the two coins, what is the sample space? Yes, H, tail, tail H, tail. Now, how to assign the real value to each element in the sample space? We know about the set theory. Already we have studied about that set relation function. Okay, here sample space S is when two coins are throwing head and head, head and tail, tail head, tail. I want to assign the real value to each element in the sample space. So I want to take one more set, is the real line, okay, from minus infinity to plus infinity. In middle 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. is there. Now, how to relate the two functions? Through one variable we can relate two functions. I take x is the function or variable. Generally this set is known as domain. This set is called the array or codomain. So here we can write this as y equal to f of x in general. That means domain equal to the function of codomain equal to the function of domain. Okay. Now In case if you are defining x, how can we relate the two sets? In case I define that x, the variable x is the number of tails. We know the number of tails here. Take the first element here in the sample space, HH. How many tails are there? 0 tails are there. So relate 0 here. And then see the first one, H tail. 1 tail is there. Here also tail H. 1 tail is there. H tail 1. Tail H 1. Relating to values. Here tail is there. How many tails are there? 2 tails are there. 2 tails can relate. So we are assigning a real value to each element in the sample space. This is called the random variable. Definition of the random variable. The process of assigning a real value to each element in the sample space is called the random variable. Simply, the random variable is denoted by x. That is, we are taking two sets S and R. We are assigning a real value to each element in the sample space. That means x of x S plus 2R. It is called the random variable. When you are throwing the two coin, you will get the sample space S equal to HH, H tail, tail H, tail tail. When I taking the x is the number of tails, then x takes the value 0, 1, 2. Usually here we can see that why you are not writing that 0, 1, 1, 2. When one value is repeating, no need to write that repeated value, you can write only once. This can be written as a range or range space of x. This is called the range space of x. This is called the sample space. After assigning a real value to each element of the sample space, then this set will come. The set is called the range space of x. Then how can we find the probability for this range space of x? Probability of x equal to 0. So probability of x equal to 0, there are how many output are there? 4 outputs are there. One output is that x equal to 0. That means we can write this as 1 by 4. Similarly, probability of x equal to 1, that is equal to totally 4 outputs are there. 4 out of 4 outputs, 2 output are that x equal to 1. So 2 by 4. And then probability of x equal to 2. Probability of x equal to 2. Probability of x equal to 2 is 2 tails are there. Then here x equal to 2. How many times it has come? 1 time. So 1 by 4. Now see that you can observe one thing here. Always the probability is greater than or equal to 0. Then if you adding all the probability, that should be equal to 1. You know the axioms of probability. There are 3 axioms of probability. One is probability always non-negative. Second one is probability of the sample space is 1. So here you can see that probability always non-negative, always is greater than 0. Then probability of the sample space, if you are adding all the probability, that is equal to 1. That is called the exhaustive. Okay.